Hello there, and welcome to All New Nerds. Be sure to subscribe and watch the whole video through. We would really appreciate it. Today's Black Series review is the Target exclusive Djarin and the Child 2-pack. So, this thing was extremely hard to get. I have been scouring my local Targets for this. Have not found one. Checked on December 1st and the 2nd, 3rd, and so on. Been calling them, all that stuff. This has been so hard to track down. So I even looked today, couldn't find anything. Drove way too far. Drove way too more than I should have, and still didn't find anything. So I did end up buying it from a scalper on eBay, and yes, that is super disappointing. And something I don't normally do. It's probably the first time I've ever done that. But I just really wanted this pack, and have been looking for it for a long time, and I missed the pre-order, and had some follow-up with the pre-order on December 1st. Won't get too much into it. Basically, it's just Target store error. They're not very good with keeping track of what they have, so that was kind of on them and kind of on me for not, But anyways, I have it here. I actually am very excited to have it. This has been a pack I've been wanting, and I've heard all the way back to the rumors by Yakface on Instagram. Be sure to follow him if you haven't. So this is it. So this is in the new style packaging. This is part of the Mandalorian assortment. So we got Djarin, the Mandalorian, and the Child. You can see him here. We got a lot of accessories, which is really cool. This thing runs about $35, but on eBay and stuff, it's definitely going to cost you a little bit more. By a little bit, I mean a lot. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So the packaging, I really like the color that they're doing for the Mandalorian. It's like this kind of orangey, dark orange, kind of not really copper color, but kind of a matte copper. It's very nice. So yeah, here's the front. Start with the Black Series. See all that. On the side, we get some nice side art. And I believe that it's supposed to go not with this, but it's supposed to line up like that. So you have a full lineup with the Mandalorian figures. I am trying to get, and I am gonna get some more Mandalorian figures soon. So be sure to check for the new reviews on there. So subscribe to the channel so you never miss those. So this is actually really cool. So you see the Razor Crest in the background. You got some Mandalorians in the back. So this looks like kind of an image of where we were in episode 3. Djarin and Baby Grogu now. On the back, same image with the read up. I'll read it for you quick. The Mandalorian is battle-worn and tight-lipped, a formidable bounty hunter in an increasingly dangerous galaxy who finds a mysterious alien pursued by bounty hunters on behalf of Imperial interests. So yeah, that's season 1. So that's pretty cool. So this is number 5 in the Mandalorian assortment. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. This is the first kind of deluxe kind of 2-pack of the Mandalorian assortment. So this is awesome. Nothing much here. Star Wars Black Series little logo on the bottom there. The window, get a top window. The bottom, boring stuff. But I have found that kind of played around with how to open the box exactly. I find that you can open it easiest from the bottom, and that does the least damage to the packaging. So yeah, I'm gonna open it up, and we're gonna get right into the review. So stay tuned. Alright, so here's everything that it comes with. We have the Mandalorian, or Djarin, and accompanied by the Child or Baby Grogu, and all the accessories here. So I'm just gonna run through the accessories. I'm gonna get into the figure and all the other stuff. So I'm gonna start with Din's blaster. So you can focus. There we go. So yeah, the sculpt is pretty great. It's the same as the Durasteel Mando. It's a little different though with paint. So we have a brown and a silvery paint, same as the Beskar. For the blaster, and I will get the Durasteel one. It's more of a gunmetal gray, also with that same brown color. So you can see the two. Oh, maybe oh wow, it is different. The brown's different too. This is a lighter brown, and this is a a darker brown. It's interesting. So yeah, this is the Durasteel one. This is the new Beskar one. So pretty cool. So that's that. We have the Mando's rifle. It'll focus. There we go. So yeah, this is his rifle. It looks pretty good. Same. We got the lighter brown and the more silvery tones there. And I will get the Durasteel rifle. Here. So it looks about the same. Trying to just hold this so you can see both of them. Looks about the same. Again, we have the oh, maybe the silvers are the same. Yeah, it's just the browns are a little bit off. Or different from each other. So that's interesting. So the bottom is the Durasteel one and the top is the new Beskar one. So very minimal differences, but there are differences. So there they are. So the jetpack. Yes, this is the jetpack. So no paint at all whatsoever on it, which is it's expected. I expected. I mean, it doesn't really have any too many colors on it. It's basically just one color. I will say that the jetpack is usually a more silvery tone, like the Beskar Mando over here. And this is a way darker, way more gunmetal gray type color, but it's okay. The sculpt work is great though. It looks awesome. So there's 3 ports and it just goes into Mando's back. So that looks great. And then you'll notice there's 2 ports on the bottom here. And if you have a Marvel Legends Iron Man figure, it could literally be anyone. You can actually, or any Marvel Legends actually, you can port the blast effects if your figure comes with it into the jetpack, and you can get a flight thing, little jetpack taken off, which is awesome. With the flame effects. So this looks awesome. I was not aware you could do this. I just happened to be playing around with it and noticed that you could do this. So pretty awesome. I'm probably gonna have this displayed on my shelf with Mando in flight mode with these on a flight stand if I can find one. So that's awesome. Yeah. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. So there is that. It comes with 5 super duper tiny. I'm just gonna grab one so you guys see it. They're all the same, but hopefully that focuses. That's probably the best we're gonna see. So it's got a little. It's really cool actually. It is textured a little bit to look like the Beskar from the show. The little Beskar pieces, and then you also. It's super tiny. It doesn't look. It represents the Imperial logo, but it's not really the Imperial logo. But because it's so tiny, but they do. I'm trying to focus that again. They do look great, and again, you get 5 of those, so that's awesome. All right, here is the Transponder. We see this more in season 1 of the show. It's actually painted really well, so it's just a gray plastic piece with some black and red paint. That looks awesome. So I'm trying to get this to focus here. Hopefully you can see that. Okay. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, there's that. That's awesome. So very cool inclusion. And here is the child's pram. So it comes on a little clear stand, clear rod that goes into the thing. To make it look like it's hovering. You can see that there. It's actually got some paint on it. I'm just going to remove this so you actually can see the thing. Yep. So it's got a silvery plastic base with some like copperish kind of gold accents, which actually look awesome. So that's very cool. The sculpt is great too. Pretty simplistic, but nonetheless cool. So this actually opens. You can just pull this off, and there's some interior detail. You get the black section here and some kind kind of copper in the back. So yeah, this is just 3 little pegs or ports there, and it just goes like that, just clicks in. So pretty cool. This was a big thing that I wanted to see the Black Series make, and I'm glad that they have finally made one. Moving on to the child himself, or baby Grogu. This one is a little bit, it's in a static pose first off. You can't move it besides the head. The head moves. And I'm just going to try to get a closer look on it. Yeah, so there you go. So the hands can move too, they can spin. It's not as good as the the regular release, just the standard release of the child. The head sculpt's a little weirder, in my opinion, and it just kind of is in a static pose. But still looks great. But I will show the original one, which I like way more. I'm definitely gonna have this one posed with my Mando. So here is that's the standard release. It has the moving arms, the spinning hands, and the head can turn. It comes with some super tiny accessories that I'm not gonna use because I'm gonna lose them. Anyways, but here they are together. So, I like this one a lot more. The head sculpts, they're both great. This one looks a little weird for me. This one looks a little better in my opinion, so, but they're both great. So, yeah, there's, both got the feet on the bottom there. Back, not so much, too much detail. The sculpt work is great though. They both are sculpted very nicely, and, so there is that. So this goes here, and, I'll put it back over here. Here is Din. This is Beskar Mando from the end of season 1. And it looks great, honestly. I didn't get the standard release because I was waiting for this of the Beskar Mando, so I can't compare it. But I do have the Durasteel one here from the first part of season 1. But you'll notice that the paint on the armor is obviously a silvery, shimmering kind of tone. It's Beskar, so it looks like Beskar, which is great. And kind of the big thing from this pack is this helmet is actually removable, and I will take it off and I'll show you guys what you get. Ooh. All right, so yeah, in the promo pictures, it did not look that good, but in person, I will say, it doesn't look terrible. Obviously, I'm gonna have him displayed with the helmet on, but this was a very cool inclusion. I think the head sculpt actually does look pretty good. He did look like a blobfish in the original photos, but Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna have the helmet back on here. There's no detail inside it. It's just a standard Mando helmet. Not much to it, but that just goes right over his head, like that. So yeah, kind of running down the figure. You have the new chest piece. Looks great. The sash here. The shoulder pads, the shoulder armor. You can see the Mudhorn insignia. Hopefully you can get maybe. Yeah, that should be good. Yeah, so you get a good Mudhorn, the good look. So that's the Mudhorn insignia there. You have the new Gauntlet. So these are new sculpts to the Mando figure. So that's our left, his right Gauntlet, and here's the other one, which has the whistling birds, and they are sculpted in there pretty nicely. And the hands are the same. They got the belt. This is where the blaster goes in, obviously in the holster. This is a new piece. This isn't the season 2 look, but I'm gonna have it displayed, and I'm gonna show you how I'm trying to make it look a little better than little closer to the Season 2 look. But yeah, so anyways, the boots are the same too. And that is the same sculpt, just different paint, and I'll compare that in a second. But I want to talk about this hard plastic cape. So this is something that was a complaint with the first one, or at least for the new Beskar one. I'm not a big fan of this, because what happens is you can't, or I'll just try to do it here, you can't port the jetpack in with the cape on. It's either one or the other. So you can either have it like this. You can also add the rifle. You can port it on the back. There's a little hole, same as the Durasteel one. Just goes like that. Or you have to take the cape off. And yeah, you see those ports. See those ports? Goes right in there. And got that. And the helmet. So yeah, it just doesn't work with, it looks good, but it just doesn't, you can't wear the cape on it. Yeah, before I go into more depth, let's just run through articulation quick. So the head can go that far up, that far down, 360 obviously. Not too much like, torso twist, which is fine. It crunches that much, crunches back that much, might be hindered by the jetpack a little bit, but the arms go out this far. And what's good about Black Series that they actually do this, and this is actually something I really enjoy, the shoulder pads can go past the torso, so you can, allows a little more range, kind of that far, which is not bad. I mean, I'm not gonna get him into any too crazy poses. Here, single jointed elbows, obviously swivel. No wrist swivel. Forearm swivel. I get the wrist swivel, and this has the peg that's side to side. You can see that. And this arm is the same, obviously, but it has the. Oh, it also has that. Oh, does it also have that? Oh no, sorry. It has the regular up and down hinge. So the legs can go that far, or we can do the splits that far. Leg goes like that. Like that far, the leg, double jointed knees. I can't quite kick his butt, but that's okay. And no boot rotation, but does have an ankle pivot and a up and down hinge for the foot. So, yeah, this thing is the same. It's pretty much the same articulation as the previous Durasteel and the previous Beskar Mando. So nothing new there, but I mean, the articulation is great on this. So this is what I wanted to show. I'm gonna need to do it. It's gonna take me a minute to figure out, but I will cut right back, and I will show you kind of the little upgrades I did. So yeah, see you guys in a minute. All right, and voila, this is kind of my more Season 2 upgrade kind of look. So this, I don't have any cloth capes from too many figures, but this is from the Island Journey Rey figure in the Black Series line. That she comes with a kind of cloak, poncho thing, and I wanted to see if I could turn this into a cape, and I can. And what's good about this is that you can have it with the jetpack on, which is great. So it kind of gets rid of this plastic cape that we don't need. We don't need that. So yeah, I think it looks pretty good. So the only thing is it's not gonna work exactly to what you're thinking. You kind of have to stuff it through here. So it plugs in here on the left side and then the bottom big peg. But I kind of stuffed it in on the right side. And the peg on the right side isn't going all the way through the figure. But you do just kind of have to stuff it like that. But it stays if you get it right. And it looks pretty good in my opinion. Now this staff, I kind of wanted to make it look like the Beskar staff. So this is what this is from a Captain Phasma figure, specifically the exclusive Captain Phasma with the kind of broken helmet from Last Jedi. So still have that figure, yes I do. So yeah, I think it works. I think it works really well. I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, again, it's super minor, like upgrades, but I still think it goes a long way for the figure. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely have this set up like this. Oop. Definitely gonna have it set up like this. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. All right, and here are the size comparisons. So this is obviously the Beskar Mando in the middle, with the kind of not upgraded cape. Sure, we'll call it that. We have the Durasteel Mando on the right, and the Black Series Clone Wars Ahsoka on the right. We obviously have Boba Fett from The Empire Strikes Back. This comes from the Archive Wave. This is the Archive Boba Fett. Next to Mando, they scale really well. And if you've seen the most recent Mando episode at the time of this recording, you'll know that Boba makes an appearance, and seeing them together is pretty awesome. And on the far left, we have Paz Vizsla, or the Heavy Mandalorian. And obviously he's taller than all of them. But yeah, I think this is average 6-inch scale, and Black Series scale, I guess. And yeah, he just fits in perfectly, so I'm super happy about that. And yeah. Alright, and can't forget about the little guys, so I wanted to do a little size comparison with the Baby Yoda that comes with this, or Grogu. Sorry, it's gonna take some getting used to. So anyways, so here is the one that comes in the pack in the middle. And then we have the little frog that comes with the standard Baby Yoda. So they're about the same size. And here's BD1 from Fallen Order. So he's kind of crouched down a little bit, but that's the basic size of him. Just to get an idea, here's the pod. I will show you what he looks like in the pod in a second, right after this. And here's R2-D2. This comes from the Galaxy's Edge Resistance, or Smuggler's Pack, excuse me. Or no, the Droids Pack, I'm sorry. There's that. So, I mean, he's obviously it is taller than all of these guys, but thought it would be cool just to compare them. So, yeah, there they are. All right, and here he is in the pod. So he fits pretty well. You can't close the actual pram over him, but he fits right in there. And I will also show you what he looks like with the standard, or the single release of Baby Yoda in there. And I think that looks great, so I'm probably going to have it displayed like that. So yeah, that's Grogu. Alright, and here is Din Djarin and Baby Grogu, both together. And yeah, I actually like this way more than I thought. The figures are really, really great. The price point, or at least what I paid for it, pretty disappointing. But anyways, nonetheless, they're great. They're really great. They are truthfully. And if you want to, and if you have the Island Journey Ray, I would try this out. If you have this figure as well, or even the standard Din Djarin, that should work the same way. Yeah, I try it. And also, if you have the Phasma and you want to have it with a Beskar spear, we don't really know what this is going to do yet in the show entirely, because we do have 2 episodes left, or at least at the time I'm recording this. So there's that. But yeah, and here's Baby Grogu and the pram. They look great. Yeah, well, I know I've said that a bunch of times, but yeah, I'm really happy about it. So yeah, if you guys have the figure, let me know in the comments below. What did you think of it? Also, if you loved the review, which I hope you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It would really help us out. And thank you for watching the whole video. And this is All New Nerds signing off. May the Force be with you guys. See ya.